This is the Marvel Legends 2-pack Sentinel with everything it comes with. And these Sentinels are designed after the 16-bit era of the old Genesis and Super Nintendo games. The accessories it comes with are 2 sets of hands. Get the widespread blaster hands and fists. Both figures are completely identical. The blaster effect parts, as you can see, will slide into the hand. And they can also slide into the feet. So if you wanted to have your Sentinels flying in the air, you know, taking down some of those flying X-Men like Storm or Rogue, you absolutely can. And they also come with this really cool holder that it's actually kind of difficult to balance in his hands. It's doing a pretty good job right now, but if I try to move this guy, like he's not gonna move it. Potentially dropping that rock, but it's solid. It's flat on one side, so if you want to use it as like a diorama piece, absolutely can. And it will fit in other people's hands, I imagine. Like Mr. Fred Dukes here, I'm sure he could hold this boulder real well. Almost do it in one hand. I think there's a good chance that my display is going to end up at some point having him smashing that down on someone. Alright. And this is the box it comes in. Very, very 16-bit era. It's a very nice box. That's why I kept it and displayed it in this review. I'll definitely be keeping this. This is a Hasbro exclusive. I will leave a link in the description. I believe there's a few other places you can get it as well, but they will be paying a little extra for it. So yeah, let's get into the articulation. Are pretty standard. Have no butterfly joints, but they do have decent rotation considering. You can get anything but a far back pose, which, I mean, you're probably not gonna be posing a Sentinel like that, but maybe you want to. But yeah, he has a pretty nice double joint elbow there. Doesn't quite go all the way back because there is the arm there, the arm muscle there, which muscle on the Sentinel's kind of weird, but whatever. I mean, dude's got abs too. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's a really nice flag rotation. Not much of an ab crunch, but again, not really a thing that's meant to do an ab crunch. Actually, that being said, I'm pretty sure there's lots of scenes where Sentinels full on bend over and pick people up. So maybe he should be able to do a nice ab crunch. Yeah, full rotation there. Nothing hindering the head. Doesn't quite look up as much as I would like. The neck kind of stops it from. So like if you wanted to have him shooting upwards, it's not the best. It's really not. But these are some pretty nice figures. All like basic articulation. To be honest, like what you're buying this for is the army build potential and the accessories. It comes with a lot of nice accessories at a decent price point. It was 55 USD, so about 80 Canadian after tax. And like, yeah, you have to add like one more thing with Hasbro to get free shipping. They ship Canada. The shipping was great. So yeah, pretty solid figures, I would have to say. And this is how the 2 Sentinels look like in a display with other Marvel Legends figures. And if you'd like to see me review any of these other figures, feel free to mention it in the comments below. For my final thoughts, I am quite pleased with this 2-pack myself, mostly because it's basically what I expected from it. Sure, it could have more mid-articulation. I'd be a little happier with that, because then if you wanted to put it in a pose where it's, you know, lifting a mutant off the ground, you know, someone unconscious to capture, take back to Genosha or whatever. Whatever they're doing at whatever era. But aside from that, I really like the level of accessories it comes with. Even though it's a lot of duplicate accessories, it's just nice because they are meant to be an army builder for a force to display against your X-Men, and they do that quite nicely. I don't think I'll be picking up more of these myself. I think I'm quite happy with the 2-pack, but I could definitely see why people would pick up, 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 of these sets to build a Sentinel army. But for now, I'm quite content with the 2. So yeah, I recommend these quite well to anyone that may be waiting to pull the trigger on them. They're definitely a nice piece to have in your collection, especially if you're an X-Men fan. If you liked the video you just seen, maybe you'd like to check out one of my other Marvel Legends reviews. See you in the next one.